Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And starting this one, Chris Sale. What do we have on him?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Now the left fielder, Mike Tauchman. The lefty fires. Fastball for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. And Sale deals. Popped up. Short, moving under it. Makes the catch for the out. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a guy or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, 2 now. Now one missed.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3-2. Out to center. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it. 2 down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. That one's in there. 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that one wrapped foul. The line to kick the pitch. Line drive and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel. And there's a foul ball. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. And that one lifted in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Cubs leave 1, and now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Atlanta, and our pitcher in this game, JAMESON TAILLON. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ronald Acuna Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power-speed combination season as we have ever seen. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. The Braves always liked Acuna, but consider for a second, he was signed for $100,000 in 2014 out of Venezuela. So they liked him, but he wasn't some monster prospect. He ended up growing into one of the top young prospects in all of baseball. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Struck him out looking. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Yeah, that's outside. Ball one. One out, base is empty. Ball to strike. Good eye right there. And there's a ball.
That's the ball.
3-1 now. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. In the air on the infield. Gets under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And boom, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get in the scoring position and then just flying home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths.
Suzuki squeezes it, and that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, Ian Happ up to hit.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Sale ready. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder. And it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
This one popped up. Arcia drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Nico Horner. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
With Chris Sale on the mound today for Atlanta, I was thinking a bit about his career and his expectations here with the Braves. I think the biggest change for him is the fact that he won't be required to carry the entire pitching staff. This team will be able to survive if he has one of those tough stretches.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throw on to Olsen. 2 up, 2 down at the top of the second. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch.
You know, Boog still carried the load in Chicago and Boston when he pitched for the White Sox and Red Sox, but this staff in Atlanta, it's on a different level. He's even joked that he could pitch horrible and people won't even notice because he's surrounded by so much talent.
2 outs, base is empty. Gonna count 1 and 2. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball.
Full count.
And there's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Yeah, the batter now, Miles Mastrobuoni. Just missed.
1-0.
Busch, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Sale delivers. And pitch in for a strike. And the count 1 and 2.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Now snap throw to first. Busch back on a dive. Two outs. Foul ball still, a 1 and 2 count. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Matt Olson.
The first baseman.
Olson coming off an amazing 2023 campaign. Prodigious power numbers, and he cut his strikeout rate. The right-hander back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Now the 0-1. Slap the other way, foul. The 0-2. And that's in the dirt. That one in the dirt. Ball 2. And the righty deals. Up and in. And the count's full.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And this place is rocking. Home run number 5 on the season, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Duvall at the plate. There's a swing and a drive. Suzuki going back on this one. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Here's Orlando Arcia. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
In the air, center field. 2 down.
Batting 7. The center fielder,
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's hard hit in a line. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Top half of the third inning, and now it's Miguel Amaya.
number 9. Miguel
Amaya measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in Panama. Right side, Olsen. He takes it on his own. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Mike Tauchman. He popped out his first time. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next offering misses down and away. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He hammers one out to center. His 4th home run of the season. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Bellinger up to hit, and he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. All tied up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing, and he breaks his bat. No play. That's an infield single.
Up next, the third baseman.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Christopher Morel. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's in for a strike. Two outs. That one missing inside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
One and 2 now. Sale stays alive. And another ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. The pitch. Foul ball there. And the 0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's Zach Short. On the ground. Morel to second. There's one. On to first. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Ball 1 there. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of the 3rd. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Next offering way off the plate. Righty delivers. Wouldn't chase that time. Ozzie Albies on deck for Atlanta. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Taillon with the move to first. Acuna dives back in. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Ian Happ. As the lefty gets to work. Popped up. Albies has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And next for the Cubs, Nico Hoerner. Grounded out his first time up. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Backed off the plate that time. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. He reached out a walk his first time. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris has a beat on it. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Back at Truist Park, bottom 4, stepping in the long ball threat, Marcell Ozuna. Taillon back to work. And ball 1.
You know, these Braves just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. His 13th home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Matt Olson up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball to the right side. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Adam Duvall next up for the Braves. This one in the air, center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throws to second, not in time. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
One down. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Topman pulls that one down. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder,
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And he deals. That one fouled off. Going 2 now. That one missed.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Braves get one on the big fly. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni. And here it comes. And that one fouled off. Strike in the outside corner. And it's 0-2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now the catcher up to hit, Miguel Amaya. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that one fouled off. The 2-2. Inside, almost got him. Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. Three-two. That's ripped into the outfield. Grabs it on the run. And there are 2 outs.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
baseman in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
Two outs. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. That's down and in. Seiya Suzuki would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Two down, nobody on. Goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 2-1. Back here in Atlanta, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Nope, ball.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And misses inside. Good eye in that spot.
3-1.
The wind of the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Righty to the plate. He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Short. The next to hit takes ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
1 down, base is empty. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Here comes a pitch. In the air, right field. Suzuki hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That one a little bit high. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
now to first. Bush. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
The wind and the pitch. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold off if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit. Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
Pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Darno on the first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Here's Cody Bellinger. In the air out towards right center. Harris has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Now at the plate, Christopher Morel. Outside corner, there's a strike. A one-run lead, and we're the top half of the sixth. Ground ball, and this should do it. Oh, he throws it away. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he just tried to force a play that wasn't there. Ends up a single and a throwing error. So now they have to deal with a runner in scoring position. You know, good communication on the field can make a big difference on a play like that.
Now, Ian Happ. That's smacked on a line to center. He's got a ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, a tight 2-run ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to one or two key plays to make the difference for the win.